We are off to the markets for some shopping, and we're in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. Come join me on this adventure. We arrived in Vietnam late last night and we're in Ho Chi Minh City, although the locals like to call it Saigon. And we won't be meeting the rest of our tour until dinner tonight, so we have a whole day of shopping. Let's go. You know how I love a good map. We're off to the markets from our hotel. So we started at the Park Hyatt Hotel and we walked all the way down here. As you can see, there's a few roads that we had to cross, and this is the markets right there on the left-hand side. Okay, come join me while we walk to the markets. Let's do a check of the weather today. It's hot. It's going to be 32 degrees Celsius, so make sure you pack in your backpack a water bottle, sunscreen, have a hat on your head, and wear cool clothing. Yep, we have thongs on our feet. We're Australian. Here's our starting point. We're out the front of the Park Hyatt Hotel. Okay, so we've come out of our hotel. Now we're walking down to the right and we're going to make our way down to where the markets are and do some souvenir shopping and maybe buy some shirts or something like that, get them made. We're not sure, but we're walking straight down this way. In the front there you can see a building. It says Rex Hotel and we're heading that way. Looking at the ground, the ground's all flat. There's a few little spots that are a bit tricky, but the gutters step up and the bikes are horrendous here. Last night they were everywhere. I would not have wanted to try and cross the road. To cross the road, you put your hand out and you just walk. Don't stop, don't hesitate. They anticipate you walking at the pace that you walk at and they'll go round you. Okay, so we're walking down a bit further. It does get a bit bumpy. We're still walking straight ahead. Oops, we're going to cross over here. I'm just trying to follow hubby. Hopefully he's not leading me in the wrong direction. But in the meantime, this is pretty. And then we're heading down this way. Okay, I'm going to turn off. I don't want to be hit by a motorbike. Now, I found crossing the road really scary. They do have stop signs where you stop and wait for a green man to come up, but the bikes sometimes will just go through and go round you anyway. So if you have a green light, just keep walking, don't stop. We're going to cross back to where we were before. Just waiting for all this traffic to go. And then we're just going to walk out. Okay, here we go. Call me crazy, call me old. This is really scary. Holy moly. Now, we are on the right track this way. Walking straight ahead and crossing across the road. Well, there is a crossing there, but they don't really acknowledge it. We're just walking, nobody around. We'll just keep walking. Okay, on this side. Ground is just like pavers. And we're going to walk down here and around to the right. I think. And down this way. Some of the places they do have spots where you walk up a little bit of a step, but most of the time there's like a dip in the gutter And we do know, we just saw this lights go green. Whether they obey them, we don't know. Let's watch and see while we're waiting. Look in the middle of the roundabout there. Beautiful. Okay, it's green. And yep, nobody's trying to run us over. Okay. Some, I don't even know what to call them, blocks there. But we're going to keep walking down this way. And that was the Rex Hotel that we saw back further. Keep in mind they park their bikes on the paths. They also ride down the paths if they feel like it. And in some places there's so many bikes it's hard to get around them. We're still walking looking for the markets. Okay, we're still walking. We've been walking for about 15 minutes. We're coming up to big intersection. We've had to risk it and get across the road once already, but we managed it. We're walking quite early in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. Oh, it's nearly 9 o'clock. So as the day gets busier, I'm sure it's going to get harder. But we thought, get out while it was cool, or cooler. It's hot. Okay. We're still walking. It's easy walking though. Now I'm going to turn off so I can cross the road. I don't want to get wrong. Before I cross the road, we've made it. This is it here. So you can see there's a doorway there to get in. And as you can see, all those motorbikes parked on the sidewalk. But that's the market. So we're going to cross the road and go in and shop. Now, if you walk around the front, this is what the actual entrance looks like. And from above, this is how huge it is. Thanks to the internet for this photo. Now, we came in the side door just here on the right. And there was a lot of food right where we walked in. But keep walking. Be careful walking around the markets. There's steps. So don't be looking at the clothes and just step off. Fall over. Now I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. I'll stand in one spot and turn around so you can see it. It's very noisy in here. Just to give you a look, it's huge in here. So many stores. We're in the food section now, but there's lots of sections with clothes, material, food. They have all sorts of clothes, bags. They have everything here. But just showing you this. This is a great opportunity to try some of the different foods. Now, before we left Australia, we did a lot of research and I printed this out and took it with us. We're right on the edge. There's a lot to discover in here and we're going to keep going. You can discover that for yourself. Now, once we were finished in there, we made sure we came back out the same way we went in, so we didn't get lost. Okay, we've just come inside the Saigon Centre, which is really nice for aircon. We spend so much money over at the markets. Don't forget you have to bargain over there. But when you come into the Saigon Centre, it's all sort of big name shops. And what their price is what you pay. You don't really bargain here. And there's lots and lots. If you're in Australia, it's like our Westfield sort of stores all the way around. Now you can also find some ATMs inside here. But this is another thing that you can discover for yourself. Now just a little bit of information about the markets. So when we went into the markets, we had researched that you could get some shirts or tailored pants or something made while you were there. Now I was a bit skeptical. They tell me they made them in a day. So we went looking and we found one of the shops that did that. There's plenty there. You can choose from whichever one has the right material for you. Now, we chose this one, we chose our material, we showed him the style of pants in a photograph so that he knew what we wanted. Now, he told us he would make them overnight and we would have them the very next day. And he delivered to our hotel, which was even better. Like I said, I was skeptical, but they came back and they were amazing, great quality, made beautifully. So if you want to get some tailor-made shirts or pants, you definitely can do it, and they'll definitely make it overnight. And don't forget, bargain on your price, because they usually will put a high price on and then just bargain down to what you think you're happy to pay. So if you're going to ask me what I pay for all my souvenirs and the clothes we have made, it will be different for you because it depends on what your bargaining skills are like. And mine are pretty good. Now, one of the tricks that I've learned is if you get in early and you're their first customer, they will do a great deal on a price for you because it sets the trend for what the day's going to be like for them, whether they make sales or not. So did you like that video? I'm always looking for great places to shop, and I love the markets, so this was great. There was lots of souvenirs, and I'm sure you will find whatever it is you're looking for in there. Okay, now's the time that I ask you, did you like this video? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask about the markets, or how we walk to the markets, or how we manage to get through that traffic? If you do, leave a comment down below and I'll answer it if I can. And hopefully you've already subscribed to my channel because you don't want to miss any of the videos on this adventure. So ring the bell and you'll be notified each time I put a video out. Now you only need to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell just once. Our next video, we're at the Ho Chi tunnels and we go down into one of the tunnels. Well, maybe not me, but my husband and some of the other people on the tour will go down, and I have a little snippet to show you. So don't miss that video. And we finish it off with some gin. How, you wonder? You'll have to come and watch that video.